Stop chasing. Look, it's Marcel, aka Honey Bunny Sunny, and I'm on a mission to make you some money. Listen, today I'm just gonna get right into it. Okay, if you're new, subscribe. Right, this is gonna allow you to not miss plays like this. Now, I can't give y'all everything all the time because that's what the group is for. That's what the Prosperity Collective is for. But every now and then I come on YouTube and I give y'all a free play, and it pans out. This one is no different. All right, today we are going to dive into how I made 555%. What a beautiful number, by the way. 555% on MRK from just swinging it and still having time left in the play, right? The expiration is out to the 24th of October and was able to make 555% on the play. I'm gonna get into the conversation about it in just a second. Again, like, subscribe, share. If you want somebody else to see this video, I'm gonna do a breakdown of, how we got into it, how I made the decision and all that stuff. A lot of people be like, yo, why do you introduce yourself as Honey Bunny Sunny? Like, what is that? What is that whole thing? A honey bun is just 100% trade, right? It's 100% trade. And the name comes from the consistency in me being able to identify 100% plays. This ain't the first, won't be the last. If you're in the group, you can scroll through a ton of 100% plays that I've called, right? So when I say I'm Honey Bunny Sunny and I'm on a mission to make you some money, I'm telling you that if you follow the channel, if you're in the Prosperity Collective and you follow the teachings and the plays, you are going to make money. It's that simple. All right, so we're going to get into it in just a second. I'm about to share my screen so y'all can see exactly, what we caught, right? So this play, like I said, I called this play multiple times and we caught each one. It's no different than any other play in terms of like the range of the Bollinger Band, but I'll show you exactly like what happened with with this one. So I'm not sure if the bell went off yet or not. It should be on. We'll see. It should be recording. So what happened, this was like in June. We finally got a breakout of a falling wedge. For those that don't know, falling wedge is like it's a downward consolidation diagonally, right? It's two trend lines consolidating into a skinnier point, forming what we call a wedge, and then getting a breakout, and then you seeing like a really quick move like we're seeing right here, right? So we got the breakout here in June, but it didn't do exactly what we wanted. We took profits up here at the top of the Bollinger Band. Then I saw it consolidating again, right? And this next time that I caught it, I hit it on the head, right? I saw that it was continuing down on the daily. And I told y'all about the Keltner channel and the Bollinger Band setup. This is that. You see the yellow Keltner channel sitting inside the Bollinger Band right around the time that it had that big fallout, right? A lot of times when you see a big fallout on this stock, it reverses, right? You see a big red fallout and then it reverses. It's not getting the continuation. So that happening right outside the band was just a fake out. Also understanding the rotation, right? A good way to understand healthcare is to pay attention to technology. A lot of times Palantir, NVIDIA, stocks like that are not going to be having their best day when MRK is having its best day. I hope that makes sense. All right. So when I saw that, I'm like, all right, we're going right into the swings, right? Talked about MRK, gave the expiration date and then took it. And look what we got, 2 back-to-back Maribosa candles with a gap up, right? This still has plenty of room to go because it just broke the first critical or the second critical level. Getting over this was the first critical level, but it got over this right here, which is the second critical level. Now it can go all the way up to 96.53, right? So we're talking about a whole nother like 8% day. This was exactly what we were waiting for. And the beautiful part about it is like, yeah, there'll be some pullbacks at some point, but this stock still got a long way to go because once it breaks through 96, Then it's going to try to make its way up to, to 100. Then it's going to try to make its way up to possibly recover. This is the top of the wedge, though. We talking about 124. Well, really like 119, somewhere around there, right? So we have plenty of room to go. Now, it may not happen with that same 1024 expiration date, because, we have, sector rotations and things like that. So again, tech might go on a tear, and we might see healthcare, pull back for a little bit. We can't really predict exactly when that's going to happen, but we are in a breakout. So we just got to see whenever this slows down. I took 550% off, right? I took that profit off, and I still have until 1024 to go. So I'm not recommending that you stay in it, but I would definitely watch the remainder of this week to see if there's continuation, because you may be able to catch it on a day trade. All right. If this does pull back, what I want y'all to watch for is a retest of the level that it broke. So a retest of 86 could send this through 96 and beyond. All right. That's how stocks move. Sometimes they go in a straight line, but a lot of times when they go in a straight line, it might have a little bit of pullback, because people like myself, the smart ones, right? The patient ones are getting out of the trade while most people are getting in. All right. So that's how we made the money on MRK. I hope this was helpful. Again, anytime you see a falling wedge, right, you want to make sure you get in, but you also want to throw your Bollinger Bands on to see on the daily how it is responding to it. You seeing a break of certain levels or a bouncing of certain levels of that Bollinger Band, take it. If you see it bouncing off the bottom on the daily of the Bollinger Band, you take it to the upside, right? If it breaks out of the Bollinger Band, this is continuation. But by this time, we done already made our money. You see how that works? All right, that's MRK. That's all I got for you. Look, remember, invest smart, live free. All right, I'm going to see you on the next one.